Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. So, didn't win in 2017, but I expected that. But that doesn't mean I lost. No, hell no, I won. Big time. The international resident community on the Faroe Islands saw me actually try. And actually saw that I was taken seriously. And more international residents today believe that they can do these things that Faroese people normally do than believed yesterday. And to me, that is a big win. Now, I would have been talking about this earlier, before Christmas, if there wasn't a really nasty issue up in Horsvik. Yet, even though that I had to sidetrack talking about this until after we had some sort of resolution on this one thing in Horsvik, they're actually kind of related. Not directly. The people in one weren't trying to influence people in the other, and completely separate group of people. Yet, they are related, and I should explain why. A few years ago, there was this international meeting organized by David M. Great guy. And we had a chance to communicate with the Faroese natives and air out a few issues, to say this, that, and next thing. Put a few things on the table to get our cards turned up. And at the end of it, this panel of politicians stood up, said who they were. To be honest, they were just there campaigning for votes. But what this one politician said made her stand out from the others. Not just stand out, but really elevated herself. And made sure the entire community took notice of her. By saying she doesn't understand why immigrants apply for these top jobs, because there are a lot of highly qualified Faroese people that apply for them and do not get them. And she believes we should start cleaning companies as our road to success in the Faroe Islands. Jaws meet floor. The entire room was speechless. If we had gathered our senses a few minutes earlier, we would have responded to that. Hell, today, years afterwards, every single immigrant that was there at that meeting remembers her statement. And our jaws still hit the floor. There are a lot of university graduates, bioanalysts, psychologists, doctors that are not allowed to participate in the labor market as what they're trained to be, as what they're educated as, because of, well, some very bad reasons. We're still trying to figure out all the reasons, but sometimes it's about family names, friendships, and all that. But the justification for it often is the education isn't as good. That a degree from a university in Singapore as a bioanalyst is not as good as a gymnasium degree from the Faroe Islands. And we get the same responses often. Get a job cleaning floors, there are plenty of them. Get jobs in fish factories, there are plenty of those jobs. There's plenty of work for us, we can just go out and work in a fish factory. Screw that, we actually want to do what we actually have a passion for, or what we spent years studying to do. Doesn't matter at all. But I have to thank this woman for saying that, because it is what she said that will inspire me to run in 2018. And again in 2019, and again in 2020. Because what she said is just fucking horrible. Thank you, you bitch.